Alright, so here's the tools you need to do the overhead adjustment. And 19mm wrench, 19mm socket, torque wrench, 27 thousandths for the exhaust, 14 thousandths for the intake, the Allen 7mm, it's a little dirty, 7mm for the jakes, 3mm Allen for the jakes if you have to adjust them, 13mm wrench, and 13mm socket for torquing the jake brakes. Hey guys, we got a beautiful X15. It's got the high horsepower, as you can tell by the fuel pump. Low horsepower is the standard 22, 23, 50 fuel pumps that look just like them. We're going to show you how to do this overhead adjustment. Just a few little things here. You got, some of them have this little canister on it. It does, you gotta remove it. And I'll mark up high where the mark is, so we'll be able to put our letters on the mark. But on this balancer right here, there's a A, B, and C. And as you rotate it, that's how you know what cylinder you're gonna do. So I'm gonna take that little plug out right there. We'll put our rotator in there, and we'll rotate it around. We'll mark all A, B, and C, and then we'll get the green lever in. Alright, so we got our plug out, we got our rotator in, we got our mark right there. Alright, and then we went ahead and we have A marked. So all you do is put the A right there on that. Just like that. So now you get a mark straight like that. If you happen to go past this mark, sorry, like right. If you happen to go past the mark, say you're like right here where that light is, what's gonna happen is it's gonna throw everything off. So you can't go back to the letter. So say I passed it and my A mark is down here. Right? Alright, I can't just go back to my mark. So if you want to go backwards, you have to literally go back all the way to B. And then once you get to B, then you can come back to A. So you can't just back it up. So we're at A right now, and A, B, and C all make a triangle. So if you're looking at the balancer, if you can't find them, I always put a mark on the front right there. And I know it makes a triangle, so if I have trouble finding one, I know about what a triangle looks like, so I'm usually able to find the next two that I need. So right now we're going to go on A. Let's see what we're on. Okay, so we got the overhead going on right here. Talking a little bit about the harmonic balancer marked A, B, and C. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 different spots you're going to be adjusting the valves at. Right now we're on 1. And so when we get back to 1 again, or A again, we'll be on 6. And right now I'm checking number 6. The valve is down. Exhaust is up, but intake is down. So we know since intake is down, we're going to be adjusting number 1. So if you shake these, the intake will be loose, exhaust will be loose, so you know that's the right one you're on. After you know that's the right one you're on, I go ahead and break them all loose. You don't have to break them all loose, I just do it out of habit. I don't check them anymore, I just rerun them. Unless I see an issue, if the valve's up too high, then I'll check it. If not, I'll just break them all loose and run the rack. So right there is a 6mm Allen. We're going to be adjusting the exhaust valve. You're going to run it all the way down until it touches. Once it touches, you're going to come back off a little bit. And but I'm going to show you that right here. So I check it like this and go all the way down, because you can have it tilted up and it'll look like you're really adjusting it, and it won't be. So I go all the way down and back it up a little bit. And that's the exhaust side. Later on, you'll see that the exhaust and intake are actually flipped on the back side. But right now, this is the exhaust and the intake is in the front. So I'm showing you how I lift it up, and it's too tight, but that's really an adjusted valve. I just had it lifted up. Now we're on to the intake. Same thing as the exhaust, running down till it's touching, or you can't pull it out, and then back it off of here. So that before was showing you how it needs a little bit more down, because it wasn't pulling enough the oil off, and that's why if you looked, I went further down, and now you got a nice clean sweep. Now I'm going to go ahead and torque them. It torques 35 foot-pound. Use a 19mm socket. So you see all the oil is off the tip of those, and that's just from the rocker arm pulling it off. Always dip it back down in the oil before you do the next one. So I would put them in the next hole, but since y'all don't know which one is next yet, I'm going to leave it off and go ahead and do this jake. So that's the running play of the jake. You want to have that running play. If it's down and you can't move it, then that's not good. You got to rotate the shaft. So you take it all loose and rotate it back, and get that detent back. So this 7mm goes in there nice and smooth. Usually you don't have to adjust these. Later on in the video we'll show how to adjust it. If the valves are adjusted right the first time, usually you don't have to mess with these again unless you pull the rocker arms off or something like that. But it just goes down in there. You can see the gap right there. You can see how it's fitting nicely in there. And you can see where the intake is longer than the exhaust right here. You can also remember the exhaust side is the one closest to the manifold, and the intake is closest to the intake. So you also want to make sure whenever I'm pushing it back, that it don't flop back down. If it does, that spring right there is needs to be adjusted because the detent is gone. We're going to get down and rotate it. We'll be on B next. Did you already start recording? I heard you.
Just now.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Alright, so now that we're on B, you look back up here. Like we said, A is 1 and 6, B is 2 and 5, C is 3 and 4. So we're on B. Well, we know we just did one over here, so we're going to do one of the back 3. And since B is 2 or 5, we'll check 2. Exhaust is loose, intake's down. Check 5. Intake's loose, exhaust is loose. So we know that's the cylinder we're doing. So we paused the video, but if after you get done doing whatever cylinder you're doing, it don't matter No.
Okay.
I said we paused the video. Make sure you mark some kind of indication on it that you did that cylinder, so that whenever you're doing it, you don't forget one. It's just a good measure to go ahead and mark it. No matter where you mark it, you find what you're comfortable with, and you kind of pick your own thing. All right. We put zip ties on ours, and they're color coded so that we can't get them mixed up. It makes this process a whole lot faster. We know orange is exhaust, black is intake. You can pick different colors. You can have them the same color. It's up to you, but this is less likely to be a mistake, because if I see the colors different, then I know that there's a problem, so it's easier to fix. So same thing like we did before. Run it down where I can't pull it out. Back it off just a hair. Lock it down. Same thing right here. Just a hair. Lock it down. They get pulls to them. I go ahead and check them after I tighten them with a wrench before I torque them. Just make sure we're good. They torque to 35 foot-pounds. Alright, so we know these are good. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I usually do, move them to the next one, but alright, don't forget to check your jake. Run and play. Run and play is good on this one. Throw it back, it holds. And we got 7 millimeters in there, so we're good to go. Like I said, unless somebody has not put the jakes or set the jakes right, the jakes are usually stay right. If somebody runs your overhead, then that's a good way to throw it off. Got it marked. Now we're gonna rotate to C, and we'll do number 3 next. Alright, so we're coming on around to C. Alright, we're at C now. And see where we're at up top. Alright, so we did 5. Next will be 3 or 4. We'll see 4 is down. So we know we're going to do 3. Alright, so we figured out that it is number 3. So run it down. You don't want to run it, or you can go like that and you're pushing the spring down. That's not what I'm saying whenever I say run it all the way down. Just, you can feel while you're pushing this, you can feel whenever you can't pull it out no more. And then you back it off a hair. Because if you lock it down and back it off a hair, it ain't going to be right. So if you tighten it all the way down, back it out just a little bit, it's still going to be tight. So just make it where you can't pull it out no more. And then back it off a hair. It'll be perfect every time. I've done these so many, I kind of know about what 35 is, but still check it. Alright, check the running play. Good. Push back, holds back, and it's right in there. Alright, we're halfway done, guys. Let's rotate it on over. Get us back to A. So now that we've done A one time and it was number 1, we can't do number 1 again, so we know it's going to be 6 because A is 1 or 6. So we're on A. We're going to jump back here to number 6. We already got A marked. So we know A's done. Let's get number 6 knocked out. So same thing as before, run it where you can't pull it out no more. Back it off just a hair. You see the pull in it. Anytime you pull this out before you lock it down, always check it again because they will move. And always make sure your torque wrench is set. We use a clicker for this one, but you can use any torque wrench as long as it's got 35 foot-pounds. Got that nice little drag. Always dip it back in the oil so you can see the drag. If it's too tight or you can't pop it with your finger, like where you can't get it underneath there because it's stuck to it, you can back this off as much as you need to get it underneath there. Alright, let's mark it. I'm going to check the Jake. So check running play. Flip it back. And we're good to go. Alright, so we did 1. We know we're gonna come back up. We did 6. We know we're gonna come back up here to the front. And this one's not marked. It's the last one we gotta do on the front section. Run it down, back it off. Perfect little drag. I didn't realize it in my video. I didn't say this is a 6mm, guys.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll put it in the picture.
When we redo it, we can add it.
All right. So I don't know if y'all noticed that, but this turned a little bit whenever I tightened that up. If you have that issue, break the nut back loose. Readjust it. Now when you're tightening this nut, make sure you don't pull this to you, but keep tension on it so that it can't turn. And then lock it down. And that's why you double check. You don't just tighten it with a wrench and pull them out. Because things happen. It turns, you won't realize it. And then you reset it. And we're good. Did y'all notice how it does go from the front intake Jake exhaust, and then the back is exhaust Jake intake. It's kind of cool. We're good to go. Running plays good. Holds back. Good to go. And if this running play isn't right, if you have a noise and it's like this, I don't know if y'all can hear that in the video, but it's a clacking noise. That's because the D10 ain't right or your running play isn't right. So if a running play is tight, it might make that noise. So just have that checked out and you'll be good. Actually, if you hear any noise in your overhead, go ahead and have your overhead ran and make sure everything's good to go. Got one more to go. Alright, so this last one, kind of easy. Looked at how many of them have been marked. We know there's only one left. We're on C, and we're doing number 4. Always still double check that it ain't 3. The valve's down, so we know it's not. Alright, everything checked out on this one?
Yep.
Alright, so after we checked everything, we know it's good to go. We can pull it all out. Mark it. Even though it is the last one, I always want to mark it. Alright, so after you do all that, so get your torque wrench back out. And I'm not saying that you have to double check yourself, but I've been doing this for many years and I still double check myself. So just don't take 2 seconds to go back through these and make sure all of them are torqued. Because guess what? If you miss one, say you miss one and accidentally mark the wrong one on one turn, and these are loose or not right, that's why I break them all loose. So I know when I go back, if they all click, I know I did them all. They all click. We know they're all torqued. They're all good to go. Alright, so this Jake is set right, but all of them are set right. So what we're going to do is go ahead and do this one and show y'all exactly how to do it, so that if y'all do have one bad, that y'all will know exactly how to adjust it. So you need a 13mm wrench and a 3mm Allen. You're going to break this loose right here. And I'm going to run this down so that this can't go in there, just so y'all can see. And then we'll adjust it back out. Alright, so if you get it where it's like this and you can't get it in there, alright? Or if it's all the way backed out and this is loose in here and it's down, you can still move this top piece, you know it ain't set right. So just set it in there. Run this down till it touches it, right? And then lock it down. Alright, so got it where I want it. Make sure you hold this, because on these they do turn. Snug it down. check it. It goes in there. It's perfect. Lock it down. That's all you have to do then. And there you go, guys. I hope this video helps y'all out there. If y'all have any questions, message us in the comments, or even if you want to learn how to do it yourself in the video, just don't do it justice and you want to come down here and watch us do your overhead, hey, we're fine with that too. We're here to try to teach y'all some things and make y'all's life easier as a truck driver, because right now it's not easy for anybody, mechanics nor drivers, owner operators, even if you're working for somebody else. It's hard right now, and we're here to help. If there's a video that y'all want to see done, message us, put it in the comments, go check my channel out. Maybe there's some information on there. If not, we'll make a video for you, because now we have the right equipment to do so. So like I said, if y'all want to watch an injector replacement, whatever it might be, shoot us a message, and we'll get the camera guy right on it, because he does a pretty good job, and we can't thank him enough for being here. So he likes challenging stuff. So if y'all want a video on something, let us know. Y'all have a great day.